right, so I've heard you lot loud and clear. I've seen you lot talk about, this not a loot box, it's a costume pack. We're gonna talk about a few things here, right? I just want to let you lot know some stuff. So as you can see, yeah, everyone was like, oh, this is not a loot box, this is a costume bundle. You're not wrong. You're right. But this is not gonna stay like this. This, for me personally, I believe that this is gonna change into loot boxes, and I'm gonna put the definition of both, because I know people are like, oh, but it's not that, it's not this. All right, cool. We're gonna put a definition so you lot understand. Even for the the mums and dads at home that probably don't understand what the hell I'm talking about. Even people that are gamers that probably don't understand. A loot box is a virtual container in a video game that contains a random selection of items that can be used while playing the game. Loot boxes are often as chess crates and card packs. Loot boxes can be accessed through gameplay or purchased with in-game currency, virtual currencies, or real money. The contents of the loot box are usually unknown until it's opened, and can include items such as new character weapons, armor, and skins that change the appearance of characters. So usually what happens is that it doesn't say what it is. It's like you pay for a loot box and it's completely random, right? As you can see on this, and let me just move this down. As you can see on this shows Kazuya and Jin, Jun and Xiao Yu, Nina Harang, King and Law. So it actually tells you what is in the box, right? I'm going to move on to why it's like that afterwards, but I'm going to continue explaining loot box. Loot box are different from other in-game purchases because the contents are random and unknown before purchase. Some say that the loot boxes are for a form of gambling because players can't know what they're buying until after they've paid, right? Loot boxes are common in many games including FIFA, Overwatch, Roblox, and Mario Kart Tour. Some politicians have criticized loot boxes for enticing children into gambling, right? So that's the one. Now define a bundle. A bundle is a collection of things or quantity of material tied or wrapped up together. So as you can see here, we're going to close off this because I've kind of explained both of them. This is two things that are tied together that you can pay for. Same with this, same with this, same with this, right? Forget about the avatar skins. This is whatever. We've never had a Tekken special deal like this before, right? This is the first time we've had this. And the reason why we're having this is purely because this is a sign of things to come when it comes to the loot boxes coming, right? Some stuff are probably going to be removed from store. As you can see, the Kazuya and Jin, you can't buy them separately anymore, right? These are the skins that you can buy separately. And if you look up here, they took the skins that you wanted to buy separately and put them together. Now, so a lot of you will be like, okay, yes, but look at the price. You're getting two skins for the price of one. Yes, because that is a sign of things to come. It's called marketing, right? They're easing your way through to be like, hey, look, you know what? I like this. This is cool. I like the look of this box. Oh, I'm getting two for the price of one. Because if you buy one skin here, it's 400, right? If you buy two skins, it is 400. There's nothing wrong with buying these skins for 400. I'm just basically trying to tell you that this is not going to stay like this. And these will then eventually become loot boxes, which will be randomized for you to then be able to get certain packs. Like, I'm telling you from now, you don't have to take my word, but if you look at the history of things when it comes to predictions and me saying things, I'm pretty reliable with stuff that I say. When people said that Harada wasn't going to charge, or Bandai Namco wasn't going to charge for frame data, and I said they would in that video, people said, why would he do that? No, he's not. You're delusional. But the person that was delusional was the people that was buying it, right? And didn't listen. And so hopefully that doesn't trigger you, but it is what it is. There's no reason to put these boxes together like this. And these are not the only boxes that are going to be coming. If for people that saw, the boxes beforehand, seeing it on here, you notice that there was 4 other boxes, right? And that's why I'm saying that what they're showing you now is just to ease everyone in to purchasing future loot boxes. So hopefully that helps, and hopefully I explained it more better than I did before. So yeah, what you lot are saying about it being bundles, correct, absolutely correct. This here is not a loot box. However, the boxes are gonna become loot boxes in the future. That's what I'm trying to say. So I am already calling it loot box in my head because I know that these are gonna be loot boxes. It's like, it's just common sense, right? Now, like, you know, like for example, look at, let me just click into one of them. I'll show you exactly. Me buying these two skins, yeah, this makes me think this is a bargain, right? But this is the only way that they can potentially push people to buy loot boxes in the future, which is why they've added some of these avatar skins as well that are, you know, for 100 Tekken monies. But if that was the case, like, why did they remove all those skins before, like the Jin, the Kazuya, and all those stuff? Why didn't they just leave it as this? This to me sounds like there's a bigger thing coming. 50% off is basically buying a skin for free. These avatar skins were 400 Tekken monies. Now they're 100. Right? So there is something big coming. I never ever think, oh, okay, yeah, this is it. Never ever. Like, there's something going on here, and I think it's going on in the future. Because let's be honest, these avatar skins being 400, like, what's different to that than the ones that are 100? And then you still have to pay for fireworks every time you use this. So if I use 10 fireworks, I then have to come back and spend another 50 Tekken monies, which I think is pretty crazy, in my opinion, right? So again, what I would say is, me personally, looking at this, I would say the Tekken shop, I feel like there's a large disconnect between the community and the developers with what's going on. And again, it's like I said in the previous video, that I feel like they need to kind of like understand and talk to the community and understand stuff. I think like the transparency helps a lot with shaping the future of this game. Right now, I haven't seen so much items in a fighting game in a while, unless your name is Dead or Alive. But even then, this is getting on the same wave, right? We've seen that Tekken has become a rock, paper, scissors game, like Soul Calibur. And we've seen the shop is becoming crazy with, you know, so many items like Dead or Alive. Well, my personal thought process on this, or what I think is happening, is every time when someone doesn't buy this fight pass, I'm going to show you something. And if I'm lying, just make sure you just bookmark or whatever this video, right? I think every time that the premium goes off the shop, right, and someone hasn't purchased the premium items, I think they're going to go into a loot box. And then when you purchase loot box is when you'll be able to get the premium items that you couldn't get before. I think that's going to happen. And I also think they're going to start adding new items as well. But hey, I could be wrong, you know. That's just my hunch on it. But I definitely think that when we look at that Tekken shop and we look at those boxes, they ain't just going to be those ones. They showed that there's going to be black boxes, all black boxes. There's going to be free black boxes as well. There's going to be free of the yellow boxes. So this is just a sign of things to come. This is just testing the waters. You know, if I have something that I wanted to change about something that I wanted to do in a business, sometimes you have to ease it in if you feel like there's going to be an uproar, right? And I feel like this is what they're doing with the Tekken special deals, is they're easing things in and they're saying, all right, cool, what's the reaction to this? Do people like the costume pack one or the costume packs, or do they like the avatar skins being just 100 Tekken monies? Are they purchasing it more? Again, like I said, do not take my word for it. You have your own brain. This is just my thought process on it. And again, like I said, if it eventually does happen and it is actual loot boxes, just remember that I said that I strongly believe that loot boxes is a thing that's going to be coming into Tekken, purely because not everyone is buying the fight pass, and they're going to add in separate things from the fight pass. Maybe it might be different colorways of character costumes that you can buy. Maybe one colorways you couldn't do in the actual, you know, character customization. But yeah, to say I'm delusional when I've called out a lot of things is pretty funny. Like, I'm not gonna rise to it. This is what I think about what's gonna happen. we can definitely revisit this video in 6 months time and let's see what happens for sure. But yeah, other than that, it's my thoughts. Shout out to the people that are subscribed. You lot obviously, know that I'm an opinionated person and I'm not sheep. So it is what it is. Take it easy, everyone. Peace. Yeah. So the only reason why I want to talk about it is because obviously I put out a video earlier on saying like, oh yeah, these are loot boxes. Obviously they're not loot boxes now, but they will. I reckon they will be in the future. But they're kind of like bundle packs. So I know that Apex Legends does like loot boxes. Can you like explain what they are? Obviously I've got Courage Gaming playing in the background. He's gonna be like unboxing like loot boxes. Can you explain like what they are so that for people that don't know?
So they're just a combination of like randomized cosmetics and items. So you don't know what's gonna be in these packs ever. It will either have crafter metals, which you can use to unlock cosmetics. It will have the actual like skin, so it might have like a legend skin, in different tiers. So it'll be like white for common, rare's blue, epic's purple, and then legendary is like gold.
Okay.
And then it will have like stuff like stickers or hollow sprays and anything that they use just for marketing and stuff in it. So yeah, the main thing about it is that you just don't know what's going to be in it. Like it's completely randomized. That's the whole fun. Like that's why there's pack opening videos, because people are like, cool, I got 400 packs. Don't know what I'm gonna get. Let's see if we can get something rare. That's the whole like buzz about it.
And this is with money. This is with actual money, right? Because like Apex Legends doesn't do in-game currency. It's money, right?
No, there's both.
There's both.
So
okay.
Apex is very like, they have so many cosmetics they can afford to like do free ones you pay for, ones you use in-game currency for, because there's just so many skins and like little things to get in game. So the Apex packs, you basically at the beginning you would get 2 for every level that you level up. So between like levels, I don't know, like 0 to 100, you would get 2 free Apex packs. You don't have to pay for it; they just give it to you, and then whatever's in it is random. Then after like 100 levels, you get 1 a level, and then when you max out your level, you get 1 every 5 levels, all free. You don't have to pay for it. You can buy them for in-game currency.
Okay.
So it costs like 100 coins basically, which obviously, let's say you don't mind spending money, you might buy like 2,000 coins, which might be like $11.99 or some shit.
Yeah.
And then with those coins, you'll buy just more Apex packs. If you don't want to spend money, just play the game. Like it's that simple. Like you can get good stuff if you just want to save your money and just get good shit, or you could just buy it. So yeah, they basically give something for everybody. If people don't mind spending money, they can get the stuff they want. And if you don't want to spend money, you just want to like be rewarded for game time, you can pretty much get very similar stuff. But then they start introducing their own bundles. So like the way you would explain the Tekken bundles is literally what Apex has, but it's a separate thing. So we have Apex packs, which are random, and then you have Apex bundles, which like are like operator skins.
Okay.
So you can see the skin, like you know what you're getting. Like it's not in a box. It's just there.
So what I wanted to ask you see some of these skins, are these like, because obviously Fortnite has a like battle pass, right? It's the free one and then the premium one that you pay for, right?
Yeah. So
like, see the premium pass stuff that was in, like that was there before, yeah. Do they come in the loot boxes, or are they gone forever? So say for example, if today or this month, there was like, I don't know, this purple color for one of the characters. Like if you, obviously the way how battle passes work is as soon as they're gone, that's it. That's the whole FOMO part. As soon as they're gone, they're done, right? But do they come back in like the loot packs?
I would say now they probably won't. But for the first 4 years, Apex lied to everybody. There were legendary skins you could only get in the battle pass. They were like, it's never coming back. Like you'll never get opportunity to get this again. A year later, bro, it's like some standard thing in the store you can just get like by playing or whatever. They just do what they want. Like it's these companies, they can say, okay, this is something that you'll never get again, and then just change their mind, which has happened in Apex several times. Like it's happened so many times where things that they tried to make exclusive, they just brought it back in a different way, or in a different type of thing in the store.
So do you feel like, all right, last but not least, do you feel like with what has been shown, because I showed it on stream, do you believe that Tekken 8 is going to go and get like loot boxes, or do you reckon it's just going to be strictly bundles?
I mean, from the picture that I saw, they say loot box. So even if they package it by saying, these are bundles of skins that you already know what's in it. In my opinion, like I've never seen any game use a box for something where you know what's gonna be in it. It's always a mystery thing. Like if it's in a box, it's meant to be a mystery. So if it doesn't start off like that, I would not be surprised if a couple like months down the line they start being like, all right, cool, we're changing it up now. You can get in-game currency. You can get a little something. Like you can get a little hollow spray. You can get a little item and a little skin. Like it's most likely gonna happen. I personally think Tekken just doesn't have enough cosmetics yet to warrant doing it off drop. That from what I've seen, they don't have enough skins right now to be like, cool, you get mystery items. Because what's the point? There's not really much to choose from. But when they start bringing in more, they'll probably use the loot boxes for that.
See, you said exactly what I can see, and I feel like sometimes as like viewers, like obviously I have a very love and hate relationship with the viewers. Sometimes they will say stuff like, "Oh, you don't know what you're talking about." And I'm like, "All right, just watch and see," and then it happens, and then they're quiet. I personally believe that it will get to the stage where it's like, okay, these boxes will now turn into loot boxes. So that's why I'm like, yeah, these are loot boxes. Yeah. I'm calling them loot boxes from the get-go, but they're not understanding and clocking on to what I'm saying. And it's not like I'm trying to move the goalposts. I 100% believe these are going to be loot boxes. I'm not calling it bundle box. It's not a bundle box. The reason why they're doing it as discount is so that we get used to and familiar with these boxes. And then they're going to change it into a loot box where it's like, oh yeah, here's these random stuff. They're not banning at the start of the game they were banning modders, and they're not doing that for no reason. They really want to start capitalizing on making money and revenue off of these cosmetics when it comes to the game, rather than modders doing their own thing and taking the skins and making them out for free. Do you get what I'm trying to say? So that's what I personally believe anyways.
I mean that like you'll know it when it happens. You'll be able to say like, I told you guys in it, but you don't lose anything for them not doing it. Like they could just decide, alright, cool, we're not gonna do that in it. But that would be the first time in history that we've had a box that where you know what's in it. Like they would just be breaking the mold, which I don't think Tekken would do. Why would they do that? I just think they just don't have enough cosmetics right now to warrant it being a mystery box.
That's
so
what
they just
I'm
call
saying.
it something else, just to see how people feel about it. Do we like it? Will we spend money on it? You know, is it popular? And then they can just do what they want with it afterwards.
Yeah, this is what I'm saying. Like, yeah, there we go. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's just common sense, man. It's just like, yeah, here's all the stuff here. Like, obviously, I've got this Apex video showing, just so that people understand that this is how the loot boxes are. Obviously, this is Courage unpacking the loot boxes, right? And he's getting random stuff. But it's like, yeah, no, I appreciate it anyways, man. I appreciate your time. I'm going to go back into Tekken. But yeah, I just wanted to explain, like, how loot boxes work. Obviously these, like, my viewers don't know me for Apex, whereas you're known for Apex. So yeah, I wanted to get you on board and just be like, yeah, like, talk about the loot boxes so they can actually clearly understand.
Do a poll or something. We'll see. Yeah, people can say if they're right or not, if they agreed.
You know what, I might need to do a poll. Do you think loot boxes are coming or not? And that might be the next thing.
Get a little general consensus.
Nah, definitely. But yeah, I appreciate your time. I'm gonna jump back into ranked. Yeah.